Hello everyone and welcome to another round of the AOR Hype F1 Leagues here on the rFactor 2 game. We are here for round 4, I do believe, of Season 3. We're here in Baku for the Azerbaijan Grand Prix. Starting from P13 on the grid, I originally qualified P9, I do believe, but I had a 5-place grid penalty, and the 3 drivers behind me all have back of grids after their incidents in Spain. And yeah, Baku, not the best track for me, but hopefully after that good result in Spain, you can see that brought me up to P11 in the drivers' championship, I should say. Hopefully, I can carry on that momentum and produce a good result here in Baku. My teammate, you can see my teammate in the rearview mirror behind me. So hopefully, starting from P13 and P15, we can have a good race here in Baku as teammates. And we get underway and we get a very good start. From P13 to P11, already before turn 1, we can see there's an incident ahead of us. We get ahead of the Volante on our outside. And there's 2 Vulcans off as well. We're up to P7, P6. We've got the Sabre of Nick Brackey running inside. Nick Brackey started in P4, I do believe. We've gone from P13 to P6. Wow. You can see a replay of what actually happened because that was an incident and a half. We get underway very well. You can see the blue Sabre on the right hand side. Nick Brackey get a tremendous start. I had a look at the inside of Scott Davison, the Defiant, and they make contact, and it's pretty much a chain reaction. You can see the 2 Vulcans on the right hand side. They get tangled up with each other, and that is another car. I think it was Angel Benegas was upside down, flipped upside down at the back. But yeah, you can see both Vulcans without a front wing, so that's good for us in terms of the Constructor Champ because we are battling with Vulcan. I think we're just ahead at the moment, but this will definitely put us way ahead if we can get a good result here. But we can see on the end of lap 1, staying in P6, we got Morgan Soom ahead of us, and we've got the 2 Sabre cars behind us. So Sam from P16 making up 8 places with an equally good start. That's exactly what he needed. And look at the straight line speed that the 2 Sabre cars are carrying. Look, Sam's going side by side with Nick, but Nick's in my slipstream, so he's going to get a bit more top speed compared to Sam. And Sam's kind of boxed in. Is Nick's going to try and dive down the inside of us, heading down towards turn 1. We give him the racing room, but we hang it round the outside successfully. I wonder if Nick accumulated any damage in that turn 1 incident. Wouldn't really surprise me. And he actually let Sam through. Now that must have been tactical. Nick probably assumes that Sam can have more pace and can get past me much easier. As we go into turn 3, that's Morgan swimming a spin. And he's lost his front wing, and that's compromised my run through turn 3. And Sam's going to go around my outside. You don't have to see passing through here, but we've managed to make it work. It was quite tight, but Sam found room around the outside to take that 5th place off me. So I didn't really lose anything in there. I've gained a position on Morgan. We can see a replay of what happened to my teammate. This is Alfie, stuck behind a Volante. This is on lap 1. So you can see how much time he's losing through these corners. Like, there's a massive gap between Volante and the cars ahead. Alfie didn't have the better start. We had a pretty decent start, but kind of got compromised by everyone having their incidents. He couldn't slice his way through the traffic. He goes, oh no! No. Well, that's a front wing gone for my teammate. For Volante couldn't go flat out through these 2 corners I'm going through right now. That's very interesting. I wonder if he committed any damage on lap 1. But Alfie certainly committed a lot of damage. And he had to pit, and he's way down the field. But hopefully, he's very quick round here, so hopefully that won't hurt him too much. He can just carry on and try and do a very good damage limitation race from here on in. As I see Nick going down my inside. The Sabres have much more straight line speed compared to us. And he's on the soft compound tyres as well, so it's not really worth fighting him. So we just let him go, and you can see he's pulling away already, and he's not just pulling away, the guy in front of him is Sam Rowler, and he's going to go down the inside of turn 3, and Sam gives him a lot of room. Sam, I think you gave him a bit too much room there, but it's all in good jest, as you can see now that this is Sam re-overtaking the Sabre of Nick Brackey. You can see Baxter leading, unsurprisingly. Davidson in second after that went instantly managed to recall those positions. Sam Carmen's then up to 3rd place ahead of Max Lister. And again, we have this battle for 5th, 6th and 7th. We're just clinging on to the rear of this scrap. But you can see on lap 6, yeah, Sam lost it into the cast section. his rear's locked up, and it caused a bit of a chain reaction with him and Nick. And Nick, whilst avoiding him, hit. I think he just spun. And yeah, Sam's out of the race. Nick managed to recover, but we gained 2 positions out of that. So thank you very much indeed. And that is the other Rocky Monsters car of Sven spinning on the exit of turn 15. So it's really not going well for Rocky Monsters. And we skip on to the end of lap 14. We have Sam Carpenter, who has just recently made his pit stop a lap earlier. Is now going to re-overtake us for the 2nd time in this race. Going around the outside, clean move down the straight. It's not really worth fighting for it, to be honest. He can just get on with his race with 2 different strategies. But he locks up into turn 1. I thought maybe I could have a second bite of the cherry. But no, again, there's no point fighting him. I'll just let him race, because I'll just lose time. I'm losing time throughout. You can't even see him in lap 16. We're going towards turn 8, and we spun. We have spun. I panicked a bit. Tried to do a 3-point turn, and we hit the wall. Coming out of there, and we get dark blue damage on the rear left diffuser. So that's yeah, a big incident. Well, not a big incident, but a big consequences, I should say, because we did get damage. And I decided after that I'm going straight into the pits because my tyres weren't feeling so healthy, and that spin probably just, was the last straw for them. We come to the pits, put on a set of hard tyres, take it to the end of the race. My tyre wear was pretty decent though, so I could have, if I stretched that out a bit more, I could have maybe done what Max Lister did and went onto the soft tyres at the end, but I didn't want to risk anything with that spin. I didn't want that happening again and get more damage, maybe even lose a front wing, because that would have been big consequences. And I would be much further behind Nick Bracke as I am now. So I come out behind my teammate and the Sabre, but they both have to stop again. So I don't really feel like pushing too hard to try and get past them. As they go, we can see back up into 5th place. And I go on ahead to lap 34. Where you can see my teammate Alfie has been gaining on those new medium tyres. Is now right behind me with 3 laps to go of this Azerbaijan Grand Prix. We're in P5 at the moment. That's been great for us. P5 and P6, 18 points compared to 12 only for North South, and at the rate 8 for Vulcan, I think. So yeah, big result for us. We can keep this together. I'm heading towards turn 3 now. Alpha trying to gain as much time as he can, and he loses it into the wall, and somehow he escaped pretty much unscathed. I think he might have got a little bit of light blue damage, but that's it. We head on now. This is the final lap. Craig Baxter has crossed the line to win again. 4 wins out of 4 races, 100 points out of 100 for Craig. Might as well announce his title right now. We've got the 3rd of the season done, and he's picked up maximum points for Defiant, and it's another one too, as Scott actually pipped Sam Carpenter to the line for 2nd place. Max Lister will come home in P4, and who will come home in P5? Will it be me or Alfie? It's definitely going to be a Team Tepper, but we have to use Quality Mix to try and defend, because he's got DRS, and I'll just let the audio take it away.
Careful with your engine.
Oh my god. Jesus Christ. Oh my god. GG's.
GG.
So yeah, we lost it at the line, but I'm not too disheartened by that. Alfie has probably deserved that. Any other driver that got past from the line, I would have been gutted, but Alfie to that DNF in Spain, I think it's great that he's managed to reclaw a 5th place. And he probably deserved that at Catalonia, but you can see in the construction we were in P3 now, 5 points behind North South, so it's getting really heated for the battle for 2nd. But that is going to be it for round 4. Hope you did enjoy the video, because I enjoyed racing, because that was a fun race. But yeah, see you guys in Monaco for next week.